Hey guys, what's going on? This is Andrew here today, and we're going to be unboxing the video game monthly box of November. So before I get into the unboxing, I'm just going to explain that it has been a while since I made a video, and I'm not sure how consistent I'm going to be all the way through December. At this point, I'm basically working full-time because I'm doing full-time college, I'm doing GameStop, and I'm also interning for an IT position, which I'm looking to get a job in as soon as I graduate with my associates this December in IT. So I've been very busy. It's been tough for me to even sit down and play video games in general, let alone record some videos. But I will say that November 10th through November 12th, there will be major projects being uploaded those days. So a lot of my time, my free time I should say, is being dedicated towards working on those. I'm currently doing a Series X review 1 year later, Series S review 1 year later, a PS5 review 1 year later, and a PS5 versus Series X 1 year later video. And I plan to also do an iPad Mini 6 review since I got that not too long ago, and I feel like it's time for me to do a review on it since I've had a lot of time to mess around with it. So with that being said, guys, let's get directly into this. I apologize for not uploading. So as explained in my last video, the box that I decided to go for was the one where you paid $50 for basically 5 games and up. Last month, they sent me 6 games opposed to the 5 that usually is in here. Typically, you're supposed to get around 5. Sometimes they'll send more. I don't think they'll send less. I'm pretty sure that they'll, at this point, stay 5 and above. And I chose 360 games, PS3 games, original Xbox, and PS2 games. So, at this point, I haven't looked at what's in here, so we're just going to basically go into this completely blind. Let's see what happens, guys. This is going to be the first one. I'm going to have the box turned away from me just to make sure that I don't see what's going on. So, I feel something right here. I feel a case. I want to say that this is probably PS2, but I could be wrong. So let's see what we got. Oh, I was wrong. It was PS3 actually. So, Dragon Age Inquisition. I know absolutely nothing about this game. I actually might own this on the Xbox One, if I remember, or the 360. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure that this is probably in my digital library, considering that every single month with PlayStation Plus and Xbox Gold, you get some games. Yeah, I don't really know anything about this game, so there's not really much I can say about it other than, hey, it looks kind of cool. I've heard of the game. I've heard people talk about it, but I really don't know much about it. On top of that, I just realized now, this is a sealed game. I don't know whether it's factory sealed or it looks like someone sealed it themselves, but if it's sealed, I'm not unsealing it. I'll just simply, if I want to play this game, I'll play it through my digital library and just keep a sealed copy, because as I've stated in the past, I want to expand on my digital library. I mean, not my digital library, my sealed library. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's jump to the next game. Okay, so next up is going to be another surprise, just reaching in there. I'm not even going to guess at this point. It's just, you know what? It actually does feel like another PS3 game. So, let's do what we got here. I'm not going to look until it's directly in front of my face. The front of the case. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, okay. Lego Marvel Superheroes for the PS3. As I have stated before, I do like the Lego games a lot. However, I'm not as into the modern ones. I'm more into the stuff like the Lego Indiana Jones and the Lego Star Wars stuff. Not saying that I will definitely not play this game, but I might not enjoy it as much, considering I've been kind of turned off by some of the newer Lego games. I am getting the Skywalker Saga as soon as that comes out, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, but I definitely will give this one a shot. I haven't really played much Lego games other than Lego Harry Potter, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and I think I played Batman back in the day as well with my friends. But yeah, another Lego game to add to the collection, another PS3 game to add to the collection. I can't complain. Pretty cool. Let's look at the next game. Okay, so next up, the reason I'm actually showing this now is because I completely butchered my last take, but we have a sealed copy of an Xbox 360 game called SPKX Superbike World Championship. So I like games like MX Unleashed. I'm not sure how it's going to compare to something like this, but it looks pretty cool, and I'm not going to open this game because, as I said, I've said multiple times out, trying to add to that sealed collection, and they just sent me simply another sealed 360 game, which is great news to me. I don't know how much it's worth for something sealed like this. I can't imagine it's a lot if they sent me a sealed game, because typically if they send you sealed stuff, you know, it can't be worth that much if I'm only paying $50 for the whole bundle. But I mean, hey, This is definitely something cool. It looks in really, really good condition, so I can tell this is probably factory sealed, because otherwise you would see some decoloring inside here to know that it's definitely got some age to it where it's been out of the plastic. But yeah, all right, pretty cool. Another sealed game. So far we have 2 sealed games right now, and I can't complain about that. That is pretty cool. So let's look at the next game, guys. All right, guys, so we're getting pretty close to the end of this box. Let's see what else we have in here. It's sealed again. It is literally sealed again. They're sending me all sealed games this time around. What did we get? It feels like this is the side of the case, and it's upside down again. A sealed copy of Xbox Live Arcade? Are you kidding me? That's actually pretty freaking badass. I am not gonna lie, that is really fucking cool. It's like one of the older 360 games as well, and it just is in really nice condition on top of that. I am actually like really shocked that I got this one. I didn't know that Xbox Live Arcade had a physical copy to it. I used to play Xbox Live Arcade on my dad's 360, so it's pretty cool to have it on a whole compilation disc. Although they sent it to me sealed, so there's no way in hell that I'm going to play this, because there's no way in hell that I'm stupid enough to take something like this out of the seal. That is actually really, really cool to see this on a compilation disc. One day in the future, if I decide to get my own copy of this, I'll probably get one that's not sealed, because, like I said, there's no way that I'm taking a game like this out of the seal. How many sealed games did they send me today? They sent me 3 different sealed games already, and it looks like we're probably down to the last or the last 2. I don't know. We'll know once I stick my hand in the box one more time. So let's go in there again and see what else we got. I feel one more in here after the one I'm looking for. So, Jesus Christ, man. Another fucking sealed game? Are you kidding me? A sealed game for the PS2. Luxor Pharaoh's Challenge. So, I don't know anything about this game. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Reading the back, this says, embark on a thrilling adventure through the lands of ancient Egypt in the latest installment of the hit Luxor series. Enjoy 88 gorgeous render levels of brilliant, crisp, and stunning graphics portraying pyramids, temples, and many of Egypt's amazing marvels. Guide your mystical winged shooter swooping back and forth to destroy an onslaught of magical spears before they reach the pyramid lying at the end of their path. To help eliminate enemy spears, Luxor Pharaoh's Challenge features more explosive power-ups than ever before. So, that doesn't really help me understand what this game is, but I just know that's another game that I'm not going to fucking open because it is sealed once again. What's going on? Why do I have so many sealed games in this thing, man? This is a great month for me as a collector, but it's a really shitty month for me as a gamer because I am not going to open any of these fucking games. And the only one that I'm going to play is the Lego game, which I don't even know if I'm going to be playing at all. So, it looks like there's one more game to look for. Let's go in there right now. All right, let's look at the last game in this box. Let's feel it. Oh, I already know what this is going to be. This is one of those CD cases that I saw a few other people get. As a collector, I hate third-party cases, CD cases, anything of those sort. I would have rather them sent me no sealed games and them be less quality than them have to send me a game with a simple CD case. But let's see what's in here. It's a regular disc. It's a PS2 game. It is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. So, I don't know much about the Tom Clancy games too much. I have played Rainbow Six. I've played Ghost Recon Wildlands. I haven't played Breakpoint. I don't really know much about the Tom Clancy series, although I do have a decent amount of them on a few different platforms. N64 being one of them, 360, PS3, PS4. I have a decent amount of the games. I did also play The Division at one point, but don't really know how to react to something like this in terms of something from a gameplay standpoint. The only thing I can really point out is the fact that it's in one of these standard CD cases. Not the absolute end of the world, because I can obviously make myself a case and just display it that way, but like I said before, I rather would have had them send me more quality games not being in the seal, if that would have helped them send me a game that wouldn't have been in a CD case. I don't know if there's an option to say don't send me these, but if there is, I honestly might just figure out how to do that because I don't like CD cases. I don't like these at all. So with all that being said, guys, this is the end of the video where I'm basically just going to be adding up the value of all of these things based on what I've seen them go for online. And it looks like everything all together adds up to about what I paid. I got $54.69 for the number that I added all together. It's not 100% at that number, but it's definitely around the $50 price tag. So basically what I paid is what I got in this collection, is what I have to say. I'm not disappointed at all with this month. I am not thrilled with it either. The way that I see it, I've already kind of explained. I see this month as an absolute win as a collector, considering that we got a lot of sealed games. Just because they're not worth much now doesn't mean that they're not going to be worth a lot later. I think it's possible that a majority of these sealed games will eventually jump up in value once they get much older. And as I said, I'm not going to be taking them out of the seal, so that'll help the case as well. We got Dragon Age Inquisition for the PS3, Luke's Your Fairest Challenge, a Superbike World Championship at Xbox Live Arcade, all in sealed copies, so that is really cool to me. The only games that I am going to potentially play are Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, which I basically said I don't like that it's in a CD case, but I can live with it, and eventually I'm going to make my own case for it. The other game I got that's going to be playable is Lego Marvel Superheroes, which I don't know 100% if I'm going to play. I'll probably try to give it a shot when I have the time to do it, but as of recently with my crazy schedule, my back catalog is bigger than it's ever been before, so I don't know when I'm going to jump on these games once again, but at some point in the future, definitely will happen. In terms of this month, this is a month where most of my games will kind of just go on the shelf rather than be played, so not a bad month for someone as a collector, but someone who was looking to get really good games to play might be slightly disappointed, or somebody like me who kind of does the thing where you won't open the sealed games, but you'll play what you get. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, but I am actually happy with this month, considering that it's helping my collection grow, especially with that amount of sealed games I was looking to get. So I may have kind of jinxed myself last month when I said that I was starting to collect sealed games, because, well, they sent me 4 out of the 6 games in sealed cases. So pretty cool, guys. I have to say, so far, the past 2 months have been pretty cool. I am giving the service 1 more month before I give my final verdict on it and whether I'm going to be continuing the service or not. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys had a good Video Games Monthly for this November. I will see you all in the next one, and I definitely will look at some of your videos to see what you guys got.